Sutherland here. We are at a very dynamic weekend, the NHAA 2023 Naturopathic Symposium. With us here right now is Hannah Boyd, who has a particular clinic interest, and she's speaking tomorrow. So Hannah, can you tell us a little bit more about what you're talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Emma. It's great to be here. So last year I took part in a clinical trial about group consults for women with endometriosis with Sopia Gerontakos, who's the PhD student who's writing that paper. And it was such a inspiring process. To be honest, when Soph started the project, she didn't really think about doing a telehealth option arm, and I'm a telehealth practitioner since COVID. So, and I kind of bugged her a little bit. I said, please can I be there? And she eventually let me in, which was great. So I was one of the 4 people that were part of that. And we took a bunch of women with endo through a 6-week program. And by the end of it, I just thought, oh, there is something so powerful about this work here. Like, the thing I like about my practice and how I help people is connecting with them, making sure that they feel supported, making sure that they feel empowered and educated in their process of healing. And providing that space for people is kind of what I like to do. Yeah? And then doing this in a group setting was just so rewarding for me, because there's the support that I as the practitioner can give those patients, but the support that they give themselves in this is just, it was just mind-blowing. So I thought, I'm going to introduce it into my practice. Sopia came on as my group facilitator at New Leaf, where I work. And yeah, we've just been kind of muddling through since last year and getting it working.
Well, I think it's a whole new way of practicing, and I think it opens up so many doors for women to have more access to naturopathic medicine. But I guess there's also challenges as well. I mean, this is all new, and thank you for walking the steps before the rest of us. But any challenges that you've found along the way?
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously there are challenges with anything new, I think. You know, we're kind of like, well, what are we doing? Like, how do we do this? Soph is such an expert, so having her as part of the team, I am just so lucky to have her. But some of the challenge really, I guess, you know, you have to make sure that you've got a really good recruitment process. So I think really having a good client base and a good reach of people is really essential to starting group practices, because as accessible as you want to make the treatments that you do need that consistency of those clients coming through. So that is really essential. I think also pricing and how you price that project and the programs are also really important, because part of the appeal to me is that I can help more people at one time, and it can be more cost effective for them. But the cost is not the only benefit to the patients. You have to be kind of really mindful that you're not underpricing yourself and overworking yourself as well, particularly if you've got a facilitator on board that you need to pay as well. So it's that sort of point of finding how it works. And I guess also making sure that the patients really understand what it is. Like, it's not a program that they download a webinar every week and set and forget, and it is individualized naturopathic care in every single appointment, even though you're in a room with, you know, I did 9 patients through the trial at one time. It was like naturopathic tap dancing like I've never done before in my life, because you do one-on-one appointments. So the patients need to feel really comfortable with being incredibly vulnerable in front of other people. So managing their mental health is actually also part of that as well, because, you know, you can have people that feel, you know, when you know what it's like, you work with people with chronic pain conditions and they're so, I don't know, they're just exacerbated. You know, it was interesting, one of the talks this morning, you know, are they depressed because of their pain, or do they have pain because of their depression? I mean, when these people have chronic pain conditions, they're sad, you know, and you have to really hold the space for them. So those are some of the challenges, but you could probably understand that's also the benefits as well, because if you can get through them and make it work, then it just flies. It's great.
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot for everyone to learn, and we have interviewed Sopia this morning as well. So, you know, if you haven't seen Sofia's interview, you need to go and watch it. It's absolutely brilliant. But thank you for joining us today, Hannah. It's been great to talk everything through.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Lovely to be here. Thank you.
We'll speak to you soon.